Debt can be a friend or an enemy. It all depends on you. To George, it's a friend that adds value to his life. For Viraj, it's an enemy to be defeated. These two men who live similar lives have different approaches to debt, which affects their financial health. When George uses a credit card to shop or pay bills, he ensures that he pays off the entire bill before it's due. This helps keep him debt-free. When Viraj uses a credit card, he pays the bare minimum when he can. This erratic payment pattern has triggered a monthly interest of 2.5 to 4% and an additional annual interest of 30% to 47%, making his debt grow steadily. So, while George enjoys his life, Viraj sinks from debt. This difference in debt management has impacted all areas of their lives. Both George and Viraj took loans to buy homes, but only one struggled to sustain their lifestyle. Before George took out a loan to buy a home, he evaluated his existing income and expenditure and reallocated his budget. This helped ensure that he could make mortgage payments and sustain his lifestyle. When Viraj took out a home loan, he factored in his income and existing debt, a car loan and credit card bills. He did not factor in living expenses, required investments and emergencies. This pushed his debt above 36%, the highest recommended debt-to-income ratio. This left him struggling to pay for everyday essentials like groceries, utility bills and fuel. He became dependent on credit cards to sustain his lifestyle. It has taxed his bank account and left him unable to fulfill other goals financially without undertaking more debt. Taking on too much debt has made him financially vulnerable and mentally overwhelmed. What to keep in mind when taking on debt? Recommended debt-to-income ratio is 36% or lower. Ideal mortgage debt shouldn't exceed 28%. To avoid falling into the debt trap like Viraj, you need to take on debt smartly. Before you spend, analyze whether the debt adds value to your life or not. Evaluate your financial situation. Consider investing to achieve your goal. Relook at your budget to ensure you are not taking on too much debt. Ensure your debt-to-income ratio doesn't exceed 36%. Pay off your debt on time to avoid paying penalties. If you keep these points in mind, you could be able to avoid the debt trap and live the life you want. Think now, live well later. An investor education and awareness initiative by Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund. Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.